Awesome. Now, today, what we are going to talk about is, I'll show you. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Be a conscious entrepreneurs now.
Wow.
I know you're already an entrepreneur, but we are doing it in a cosmos space. That will be quite different from what we have been doing. And it is more about like be conscious rather than cautious, like always worry about this and worry about that, and made the life very fragile. Like in that space, whatever you do, it's not agile. You can't feel the flexibility. You will feel very fragile. Like you build some business, and then in some stage, you found that, oh gosh, what is this? Why I do this? Why I do it as like a program or workshop? And I noticed that a lot of people, especially those people that who have been working in corporate world, they already get used to the mentality of working for others, and they're worried about too much about a lot of things, and they have a really strong SDHD. Especially they say, oh, I'm too old to learn a new skills, or their possibilities is just covered. And some people from the corporate world, they already get used of like frame of work. Like maybe people say, oh, I can do it as a project style. Yes, there are a lot of people doing it, and I can see that it is great, and some people very successful, but in some stage got collapsed, or somehow that it's not smooth as they want. And a lot of people also have this problem, but those people from the corporate world, especially over 40 to the be self-employed this stage, they have the SDHD like more more profound than the people not in the corporate world. Yeah. And because they sometimes that they have believe that, oh, I've been working in the corporate world and I have learned about this, I can use that, I can use this project management skills. Yes, it's okay, but they didn't really do it in the way that's suitable to any human being. They do it in a very mechanic way. And I have helped a lot of people to fix their mindset and also the approach. So this is more about that, helping people, same as that we create the software. We make it from just an idea to put it in a prototype and to make it happen. And whole process is like, we need to make sure everything from end to end is valid. Like there is a valid process within that. On top of that, the management of the life cycle of their product or their business is under the very flexible way of management, which is, I call it Agile. Have you heard about Agile?
No.
Aha, okay. What is Agile? Agile is a framework of doing things. Like in many big industry, like it was originally from car company, like they develop the cars, and they have these ideas that we do it in a like put it into the develop piece by piece and not as a like waterfall of the management. And it was successful in this industry, and the speed of what will happen that if people use this approach, the way of the project management and deliver the project, it will be more smooth and visible and measurable. because it's not like, oh, I'm thinking about this. Oh, I will do this today and do that another day. No, it's more manageable. It has some way of doing things. And in the software companies, they do this a lot. And especially in USA, in India, and in Australia, in New Zealand, Canada, these countries. And in Croatia, I also noticed that they are a big group. They do this agile group. But mainly it's for technical people. They sit together and to apply this agile approach for the software development. And I'm using this into life manifestation. For example, people wanted to manifest house or manifest even for the partner. It is like, yes, you have wish, but you need to do something. When you do something, you need to know what are you going to do and how you're going to do, and what is the best way to do, what is the way you can avoid some risks.
Just a second, please. Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, all good. This is about Agile. It's a framework. And under this, it has some elements. Let's say the first is the people who apply this, they need to be aware of this 12 principles of the Agile. I don't want to go into that. You will see that what is the principle while we are doing this exercise. I convert it into more like a hands-on exercises rather than I sit and talk. And especially talking to people who has no idea about Agile, it will make them overwhelmed. And second thing is some segment of all the project management, and it will have like backlog meeting, which is like, okay, I wanted to develop a software. Okay, a team of the software group, and they will sit together and to put all the tasks, how we're going to make it happen all together. They will put it in a big wall or on a whiteboard. And from there, they started managing into next segment, which is called sprints. Sprints is like milestone of the project, but it's under the milestone. It depends on that how big the project is going. And some project is like 4 milestone. It has a time. And then according to that, and chunk this one into some company, they like to finish this project in 6 sprints. Some people, they like it in 3 sprints. The sprints means that they put all the tasks and into different time frame, and they finished. But every time they need to have to add on what they are developing. The first sprint, they will have some prototype. For example, in the entrepreneurs, this project, what we're going to do is people will come to their idea. Oh, I wanted to, okay, I think I got idea. I wanted to do this business. And we started putting into the business into like product development. It's not the tangible product like you develop an app or develop a software. No, it's not like that. But you do it in a visualized version of what you're doing. And then for this, we will manage the tasks. It will have the sprints management, and every one sprint delivery, we will have one meeting. That meeting is, in software world, we call it for the delivery. And after that, you will have, that's in the middle of that, we will have another meeting. It's called review meeting, and then retrospective meeting. What does it mean, retrospective? Retrospective meeting is, normally it happens that every project, like every one segment of features is developed and delivered, and we will have one sprint finished, and then that finishing day is the retrospective day. Have you heard about similar concept, that similar way of doing projects?
Yeah.
Yeah, now you start getting idea. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But under this is we will have like every meeting, every time that when we have a retrospective meeting or something, that we will have a task burning chart. Like in my case, is the people who are doing their own project, they will have their Excel spreadsheet to manage their tasks. And then in the middle of the project, they will see that how many tasks is finished, and that will be the PowerPoint. It will become that burning chart and see how many tasks finished. And this is about the framework part, like managing. And next is about we need to have a quality control, same as software testing. So we need to, from end to end of the agile management, whatever this approach to use, Scrum or Waterfall, they need to have quality control. So whatever you develop, you need to have a validation. And then the validation itself, it has a different stages of validation. We do it exactly same as how software happen. The design of this work is respect the life cycle of product. It is same as the life cycle of the cosmos. Create, what is that? You remember?
Sustain?
Yeah, that's 5 stages of universe.
Yeah.
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 Create, maintain. Second is maintain, right? Maintain.
Yeah.
And putting into delusion.
Sustain, then putting into delusion, and then
right? Yeah, rejuvenation. Rejuvenation, and then pulling out of delusion, and then celebrate like that.
Yeah.
In the same way, whatever we do, we have the same life cycle, right? Same as that every day our emotion is also in this stage, like different stages of the universe will work on us. We experience different things. In the tasks, it's the same. When you develop your product, excitement will start getting fading. Why? Because we are experiencing the different stage. What I'm talking about, this different stage in agile world, they don't see it as a cosmos stage. They just say, okay, we create, and then we have unit testing, and then unit testing normally it's like the time that's they are excited. Oh yes, finally something happened. Yeah, but when the unit testing happens, more and more components will start developing. We could not to say that project is finished when the components separately is developed. They have to be tested separately. Also, they need to put it in together. Like they need to test that. How does it work? It's called integration, like system integration testing. And then when it's tested, another problem also we have to mention here is like for software is the platform. Like they could not go to the client and system and existing environment to test this one. Otherwise, they're going to destroy it in their business process. So they have to test this in different environments until the time that's from system testing to the like system SAT testing. And then after that, they need to have end user testing. And then they will have delivery. This is the stage. But in the business, normally people are just develop something, or that they think that business process is different from what I said. They follow that business plan and then strategy. They follow that, and then they just develop something, and maybe they think that that's finished and started selling. But if we started applying this awareness where that we know the development of your business also have the life cycle like this, you will have a more awareness. For this, you will have like more accurate assessment in the visualization of your products or your business. How does it go? What does it look like? You can see it more clearly. Okay, so far so good. You are so serious and you make me so serious. Am I too serious as well?
No, I'm really listening to everything that you say. So
yeah. Now I would like you to do one exercise, and
okay.
I already said what I didn't give you this professional terminology explanation of something, because we're not going to get the certificate, right? We just need to understand the concept and then start doing something. And I would like to do one thing. Every time when I deliver something, I will verify again, testing and validate. It's not examine. Okay, it's not examine, but I need to take responsibility that if the client sitting here are happy with what I'm delivering, and are they what I've delivered is useful for them or not. I'm testing more about testing myself. So for this, what I want you to do is you can think about what I said, and then to recall what business you have done so far, even it's with your father, or think about it, and then can you see what is the similarity or something was missing? It is like you started straight away from here in this project, is you started going to the retrospective meeting of the last business. Okay.
Yeah.
Does it
This
make sense?
is what I was thinking also about while you were talking. So just thinking like, where can I apply this in something that I already experienced? So I can see this in like the job that I've been doing so far. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So you can map it, and then you find out that what are the things that you think you did a good job in terms of the life management of the business.
Okay, you want me to write it down, right?
Yeah, if you want to write it down.
Or if you want me to speak about it.
If you can write it down, that's the best.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like more about you are sincerely doing recall, like retrospective process inside. It will help you to dig out more it's not a defect, but it's like a more issues that you can avoid or fix in the next business.
Okay. So like exactly I should do like these 5 phases and try to identify them in the job, or something else? Did I not?
Anything that, for example, you say that we have some, let's say, these elements, agile elements, that 5 elements. One is one thing is about the stand-up meetings. I didn't put it here because we're not going to stand-up meeting, because it's like it's only you and me, right? And you just think about that. How did you manage the whole work? It's like a scattered way of managing, or you have a clear roadmap of managing the business. If it's a clear roadmap of managing, it will more similar to what I said about Agile and CQC. It's more fit the Agile part.
Yeah. Okay. The thing is that like I didn't really have a roadmap, or I didn't rarely wrote things down. I was just when I was doing the best in my business was when I just listened to my intuition and not like plan anything. Like really, I didn't even plan anything. Like even when there was some, I mean, I always use these like spiritual things in my business. Like, for example, if there is a problem that needs to be solved and I see that I'm not in a good shape, or I see that I'm too stressed, I will not keep wanting to solve this problem. I just go home and sit in meditation, and then, come back, the problem gets solved by itself. So I don't really, yeah. And I really, all the work that I do, the best work that I do is energy work first, like first.
Very good.
And then I just wait for the universe, like to send clients. So I never chase clients, because when I chase them, there's too much resistance. I did that a long time ago. I don't do that anymore. So it's just like energy work first, and then I do everything else. So the thing is, like in this business, because it was like with my father, I didn't like he was always this like upper hand on everything, and he didn't really manage to understand this, what I was doing, because he thought it was crazy, my way of doing work, right? So it was very hard for me to explain this to him. So there was never like this feeling, okay, now I'm going to commit to this work 100%, because like I didn't have 100% free hands to do exactly everything like I wanted. I had maybe like 80-90%, but still there was like always like this. So then I didn't like want to commit like okay, I'm going to give it my best with this job, because this was like the thing. So I never really like sat and did some plans, or
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
according to what you said,
yeah,
it is like, in Chinese, they call this is like very cute word. It's like a Buddha style of management business. Like they do business like a Buddha.
Yeah.
Yeah, Buddha business. They call it like a Buddha business. It's like you have a really strong intuition, which is great. It can solve like a lot of problems. If you're 100% powerful in it, you don't need to go to anywhere. The business will just shower you. But if something not quite right, it means that you are in a stage where that you are lowering yourself than what you are praying.
Yeah.
Okay. But here, this program, what I'm doing is helping people to stay as a divine, like to talk to divine as like you are the divine. We are basically, it's like we to assess our what we're doing or we are feeling. Am I in a quite right space doing it? Obviously, from the management style, I can see it's more scattered management. You don't have a roadmap. It's like fragile. It's called fragile management. It's not agile. Very good. We figure out one thing. Management style, management framework, you figure out. All right. So you have a big paper, right?
I do.
Okay. We start from one big A3 paper.
Okay.
Basically, you are writing your own business book.
Okay. Okay, I have it here.
The first, you need to design the cover of your business book. Anna's fragile business to agile business, something like this.
Okay.
And then at the same
yeah, please explain more. Yeah.
Yeah. And the first A3 book, it is like you need to do some like designing process where that we're going to put it as a cover of your book. Of course, this will happen by the time that you finished all the programs. You have your book. It's like my fragile business to agile business, something like this. And then it's like more fun way to do it that we have the first one is the cover page. We already dig out that it was fragile business, right? Scattered management. So while it's like meditation. You design your book that what you want to achieve. Okay. The first paper will be your cover of your book. How are you going to see that, like, okay, you need to design something like what does it look like? Fragile business. Like you can do something like a fragile. And then what is your decision? You need to visualize your decision and convert into something like you can see it like, oh, it can be some picture, beautiful flower. Flower was like this. This is your business on the cover. I'm just giving you an example.
Yeah.
And then it was like really fragile. And then you make it like this. Okay. That will be your decision. The moment you started feeling when you're drawing your cover page of your business book, and it is like you are giving your, how to say that? You started using your intuition with the conscious. In the past, you were doing your intuition that, okay, I feel not good, and I go and do meditation. Okay. From this moment, the moment you started designing your upcoming business book, you already put in your consciousness, still using your intuition, but you decide you are going to make it beautiful. Like from like this flower, like this to this. Can you feel this, what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
We are basically, what we are doing is, because this is more conscious based management of your business. We start from the beginning. You started giving the spiritual energy to what you're going to do. You are visualizing your energy and then put it in a way that when you see that, oh my God, just like when I see this book, when I see this pen, maybe I have some memory from this. Same as when you see your book, the page, you will say, okay, I'm reminding myself, this is a conscious business, not the intuition business or just a business without it is like not the mind business, not the intuition business. It is a conscious business. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I hope I put myself very clear.
No, I do understand. I'm just thinking about what I want to draw to represent it, but I absolutely understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. So 2 drawings. One is energy until now, and the second one is the energy.
Yeah, I would like you to feel the energy and then put it there while you're making this conscious, it's like a sankalpa. You are making sankalpa.
Okay.